Let's get dangerous.
Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle and Chill.
Raise your brushes, time for the skill. Get hyped up, it's Doodle and Chill. Carve your heroes in bright, bold lines. Sketch those dreams, let creativity shine. From panels and pages to the screen, our random love filling every scene. We'll gather round, it's time to draw. Heroes rise and villains fall. Fan night nights, we got it all. Power ups that make us tall. Anime, stay comics flying high. Movie escapes, reach for the sky. All sparks igniting, pencils in hand. Let's conquer worlds, our imagination's grand. Doodle and Chill, our passion won't die. Captured in colors, let our spirits fly. Every frame a story to be told. We bring to life the brave and the bold. From dusk till dawn, we're in the zone. Creating magic, making it our own. Pencils scratch, ideas flow. In this epic world, our passion shows. Unleash the power hidden in your soul.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Doodle and Chill, the Shadowhawk episode. We're continuing this Image Founder Phase 1. And here we are today, me.
Yep.
We have Alex in the back. She didn't share her screen yet. And we have
Yo.
and Alex doing her hand dance. Are you using your phone
Yes.
for the stream?
I have always have.
No, that's not it. It seems to be having trouble. Like usually you have a good picture. Or is it?
Maybe it's the lighting.
Yeah, maybe.
Give me a second.
So yeah, welcome to Doodle and Chill, everybody. I'm still a bit late, drowsy. I woke up at like 11 something. No, at 12 something. Morning coffee. I was gaming a bit yesterday for like an hour. After the stream last night, that Alex wasn't there.
Hey, wait. Yeah, it's the lighting.
Yeah, it is. Because sometimes when it gets darker, your picture is perfect. Yeah. So let's go see if there's people in the chat right now. We have creators out listening. Hell, Solar, and hello Canada and Beacon.
Yo.
Oh, they can't wait to watch Shadowhawk. What's up, Christopher? Soul going blurry Ellie. Remove the Instagram filter. Soul saying, remove the Instagram filter. It will be fine. So yeah, so today we're doing one of the original comic books, like characters that was part of the Image launch. But sadly, it's also the most forgotten one there is, because we went to check on what was the little background check on what we're about to draw before we launch the stream, and they don't even have reprints or trade paperback available on Amazon. Like the only thing you could find is maybe like an old trade paperback.
Yeah.
But it's not even in print anymore.
I have a theory for why he didn't catch on as much as the others.
And
I think
go ahead.
I think he got overshadowed because remember when they did the Amalgam comics where it was like DC and Marvel characters combined?
Yeah. The Batman Wolverine looks very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
think that's
thing
why.
is, I like the premise of him though. Like, but one of the jokes I made to Alex before you joined in,
Yeah,
like maybe because his name is Shadowhawk and he has no wings. At least give him gliders, like Batman
yeah,
Beyond or something. His name is Shadowhawk. You know what I mean? Batman did have a cape, and he would do the fucking thing.
Mhm.
But I like the premise of the fact that one, he was a black character, which back then was to me it's something that he should be popular right now. Bring him
yeah,
back, do something. But the fact that the original one died, but I think one of the things that really didn't help him staying on top is the fact that they changed him so many times to try, like he didn't stick to his gun. I like the fact that the original one, right, would break the person's spine. Like it would be like like Batman before would make sure that break a leg, do something, to the bad guy so they would remember him type of thing, right?
Mhm.
That was a while back, and that's what he would do. Like that was his fucking mo. Like he was very violent. That was Shadowhawk. So you were a murderer, a rapist, something like that. He would find you and break your goddamn spine. You were paralyzed.
yeah.
So I think they toned him down, but the original one died from I think it was AIDS or something or cancer. I'm not too sure, and I would need to check it. That's what I was doing. But there's a lot to read to figure it out on freaking Wikipedia right now. Fictional character, Paul Stone, But then after that, they made him a kid. Like I remember, like he dies, but I don't know. And there you go. Yeah, HIV positive, and he descended into depression and died. Yeah. So then after that, they gave another. There's another one that came in, and the third one was a kid. So the first one was Paul John Stone. Then there was Edward Cullen.
Ew,
Yeah.
that name's been dragged through the mud.
Is that the one that was a kid? I think that is. No, that was the new Shadowhawk. There you go. So Edwin Cullen was the second one. That was the one that was like a robot from the future, I think. And then the new Shadowhawk. Yeah. Dude. Oh yeah. I think that's what really killed it. To be quite honest,
Yeah,
because let me go to the chat for. Nice hat. So what you snacking on now? Furiously
Popcorn.
snacking on.
Okay, so the thing that there it goes. My camera, for some reason, makes it lighter every time there's a face. So, face, no face. Face, no face. Face, no face. So now I have a hat. If it's there, you go.
So there's an adjustment thing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that now.
Okay. So, like so saying, remove the Instagram filter.
That's what I'm doing with this hat. This hat is covering my face.
So Sim, aside from having seen it and the McFarlane figure, I don't know much about this character. Can you give me an other Shadowhawk noobs a quick rundown? Technically, I just did. So the character was I don't remember what he was. Hold on. Was in Harlem, New York? He avoided the life of criminals, but that's him turning into like a vigilante, and that's the thing. His MO was to break people's spine. And Paul was a lawyer. But technically, it's a mix of like Batman and Daredevil in a way. So he would go after really like bad criminals and break their goddamn spine. He was paralyzing them, which I thought was pretty interesting. A guy from Harlem, the ghetto, becoming a lawyer, and when the law would not get them, well, he would go and break their spine. So saying Ellie is bargaining with her camera. If I remove my hands here, you will focus. No, no. Uh, that made it work for some reason. Yeah. Ellie Camera wants her to be a cowgirl. Fact. How about the Max next time? The Max is going to be part of, I think, phase 2. Yep. We're doing the original first ones that came out. Then phase 2 is going to be the second wave, which gets a bit more complicated because, we can't cover every, different little series that, let's just say that Rob Liefeld went crazy for a while. There was titles everywhere. But yeah, that's the idea. We're doing them by phase. And so far, the way I see it, there's 3 phase.
Mhm.
And that one's going to be in it. Max is definitely going to be one of the ones we're going to do. I also really like Death Blow. We're probably going to be doing also, what's his name? Blood Wolf, which he seems to be bringing back. I really like the original premise and darker image. I was not a big fan or getting too much into the ongoing series that he did, but I saw what he wanted to do, what he did with the return of him, and he's technically like a carnivore guy that feeds on blood, which is interesting. I can't wait to see what he's going to do with that.
Mhm.
A popcorn-worthy story. I'm surprised she's eating popcorn. Usually it's always chips. She has
well, there's.
she has
Well, we have.
a nickname here. She has a nickname here. We call her the potato fiend.
The potato fiend.
If it's chips, French fries, anything potato related, she will devour it until she can't take it anymore. We keep saying, she should not be part Mexican. She should be Irish.
Well, I do have Pringles, but I'm trying not to go crazy on them.
Yeah, you need to remind yourself, keep them there, just looking at them
Yeah.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Just
When I
you
start you,
wait.
I won't stop till I see the bottom. Isn't that the saying? You can't stop till you see the bottom.
Yes.
You pop till you pop till you can't stop.
There's one kind of Pringles I regretted ever eating. The
What?
bacon flavored ones. The
Really?
bacon flavor is something in the bacon flavor. It felt like it was gonna rip through my stomach and just pop out my chest.
Oh,
It was terrible.
To be honest, she'll say it we every time we walk in front and we decide we're buying some Pringles. I'm very simple. I go directly for the regular ones. I don't. There's all type of flavors, and I'm like, I like the regular ones. That's my favorite. I just like the original taste of those. I don't know why.
I think it's primarily just the fake bacon. Fake bacon is a lie.
Yeah,
You should not. Yeah, you should go with the real stuff.
It's like those little fake bacon Pringles they put in lettuce, in salads. I don't like it.
Yeah, use the real bacon bits.
To be fair, potatoes are pretty tasty. Yes, they are. I love potatoes too.
They're good. They're great.
You need beacon Pringles.
I don't know what those would be, but I'm scared.
They'd be red, that's for sure.
Yep.
So probably spicy.
Yeah.
Or maybe ketchup flavored.
Let me go over some stuff here quickly to finish the little presentation of Shadowhawk, because he is one of the most forgotten characters. Sad to say, in a way, because he was not my favorite, but I definitely liked it. So here's a bit of it. Decided to go with some images a bit first. So Shadowhawk is a superhero created by Jim Valentino for the first wave of Image Comics. And the first time that he was published was in Youngblood series, I think number 2. Yeah, was issue number 2. and it was I think the backstory, if I'm not mistaken. So that was the first appearance technically of Shadowhawk, and then the first issue was released. And if I'm not, and it was just a bit before, if I remember right, because it's hard to figure it out, but I think it just a little bit before Wildcats, because the next two shows that we'll be doing is Wildcats and Cyberforce. And
Okay.
Cyberforce was one of my favorites. Wildcats, I liked it a lot too, because I'm a big Jim Lee fan here, and I like the alien premise.
Yeah. Okay, so one question. What's going on with that 7th image along that top row?
This one here,
Nope, next one.
this one,
What the hell's going on with that pose?
that's
What?
a Rob Liefeld.
What's he doing? What exactly is he doing there?
He's proving everybody that Spider Woman pose was okay,
He's
and then that
presenting.
guy could. But that was also Rob Liefeld doing his death blow, like Jim Lee doing Frank Miller. But that's what's happening here. It's kind of weird because the leg's kind of weird how it's done here. But yeah, because technically you shouldn't be seeing his feet
Yeah.
the way that he plays those, unless you put the knees on the ground. Then you would see the feet. That's why it's making it look so weird. But comics is about sometimes speed and having it done, like
Yeah.
finished, not perfect, right? Getting it done fast, and those type of things you pick up on it after sometimes. But legs are going up here, so it's as if he was crouching, but then this would not be seen. So that's why it's coming off.
I just think it looks particularly San Francisco.
San Francisco. Oh.
Yeah.
It's getting to you, Beacon.
It's not getting me that way. It's a little disturbing.
I feel like I click on the wrong version of Shadowhawk.
It's like I just saw that pose. Like, what the hell?
Did I just click on the porn parody of it? God damn it!
What's going on here? What is going on? Shadowhawk, what are you doing?
Are you coming on to me? Oh, see, if you look at this regular, but take pose, which seems to be what's there a bit, you wouldn't see the feet.
Yeah.
But the original issue #1 was pretty dope. That's why I put it in the thumbnail. All black. You could see like a little bump. There was a bump here, like a little how do you call it again? Embossed. So there was like the bottom of the face there, but you don't see it when you do the. That's why here you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I inspired mine, who is Shadowhawk. I took the same image because I liked it. But it's from the first book. Yeah, I went and took the actual images. But yeah, I really like that cover and all shiny metal.
Yeah.
This was the original Paul, the original character. He was black, but like Spawn.
Yeah.
But I think he would like. That's why I went to check. Like, is he back? Like, they should have brought him back a long time ago, especially with all this movement about, hey, let's get a bit more views on African American characters and stuff like that. And I'm like, Shadowhawk would be fucking perfect. Or maybe because he's the guy that created him was a white Italian. I don't know.
You can't have unique black characters who started out black. You got to replace white characters with black characters, especially if they're ginger. Especially if they're ginger.
This was a drawing by Tom McFarlane. But there's different. There was different alteration of it. But like I said, I still think that would have deserved to have a better recognition and still be around. Like and people need to stick to their guns sometimes with their characters. Like, don't go from like, hey, here's a badass lawyer that decides that he's gonna go after hardened criminals and break their goddamn spine, and then just twist everything into here's a kid from high school that turns into the big Shadowhawk. The second one was here's a robot from the future. I stick to your gun. Like, okay, you made him die. Okay, so maybe give somebody else pick up the mantle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have probably want to make him like a last run. I'm dying, so I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out in a bang. You know, a bit like the Batman, the Dark Knight thing. Like, if you're gonna embrace the Batman character in a way, in your character, go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you went a bit too Batmanish with him. Like, I do think that giving him a set of gliders would have been pretty fucking cool. Make him more like the Batman Beyond.
Mm.
So yeah, Shadowhawk. It is. He did have a few good runs, but I think he has like four different series. Then there was one by Keith Giffen, which anything Keith Giffen does, I like. For some reason, I even like Trencher. Yeah, I like Trencher. Beacon, are you already done with your doodle?
Yep. This is it.
Stole
He
my
goes,
idea.
hashtag flame it that beacon. Flame it hot beacon for the chips. See, here's a sketch of somebody that did. I don't know if it's one of the characters. Stormborn or it looked like freaking lighters. You named the thing after the bird. Oh yeah, and this is one of the fucking thing that they did. You had weird villains. I'm not saying they weren't but this one was Shadowhawk, and that was Hawk's shadow, and he was a racist white supremacist. Decided to copycat and go after Shadowhawk. Kind of like take his place or something.
Yeah.
And I just saw this, and I would totally support this.
Yeah.
Give us Idris Elba a Shadowhawk. That should be a thing. I would want to see that. Oh yeah. Oh, time to start dueling some Shadowhawk. Oh, that was cool.
Ooh.
That looks like a Walls quotation. It is. By Walls. Love that guy's art. Very underrated guy. And part of phase 2 will be Wetworks. Fucking love that one.
Mm.
And, Shadowhawk 3D. I don't know what the hell that was. But an homage to the Youngblood cover. And I don't know why they put Witchblade there and Invincible, because they weren't part of the first wave of original founders. But they pretty much killed, I would say killed off Cyberforce. So I'm guessing you would want to put his Witchblade, which is one of his most famous one, with Darkness. Because I don't know, they just stopped doing the Cyberforce for a while because it went meh. Then they did a relaunch, which was, as a fan, bad. I really did not like the relaunch that they did. They changed the metal, the gray metal to golden metal, and the stories were meh, like really meh. I really like the original version better, but I'm a big Darkness and Witchblade fan, and this is technically a wink as Kirkman becoming one of the original. They made him a partner at Image Comics.
Yeah.
So he technically took Rob Liefeld's place, or Jim Lee, whatever you want. But like we said in the first episode of the first episode of this Image Founders homage, Youngblood is back in the hands of Rob Liefeld and back at Image right now. So yeah, so issue number 2 of Youngblood Deluxe comes out next Wednesday. Then after that, he's starting a new series, and I can't wait. I do like it. Like I said, I'm an Image guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what they do.
Yep.
So Lion saying, "Hola amigo en gringa, let's doodle." Hello, Simbeacon. Hello, random Australian.
Hello.
So saying, hello, some person. Are you referring to Crocodile Ellie? I don't know. She needs to go get a knife. You know, she goes, "This is a knife.
Yes.
This isn't a knife. This is a knife."
Yes.
It pulls
Oh
out a machete.
no.
Oh, it's time to stop sharing this and time to start doodling. And Beacon decided to cheat and be done already. I don't know why.
Yep, there you go. That's my drawing.
Oh, that's just
He stole my
Wolverine.
idea.
That's Wolverine.
Yeah.
How dare you, Beacon?
So,
I already started doodling too because doodles.
oh, people are cheaters. God damn it. Okay, let's do this. It's time to doodle.
Time to doodle.
No, I think I'm gonna guess another music track to put in the background and screw this if Facebook decide to claim us or whatever. I'm getting fed up with them.
Wee.
It is annoying. No matter what you do, the only thing that Facebook doesn't strike, it's when you do those AI music, and I don't want to start making a full playlist of. Putting a little bit of music in the background again would be kind of cool. And I wonder how I would do it here. Anyways. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Do you?
Oh yeah,
You?
I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I woke up this morning. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm like, oh yeah, spine breaker fatality. Come on, don't freeze. There you go. I've been using my big tablet again, so
It's been giving you problems.
it's just getting used to it too, and changed the graphic card not too long ago. So
Mm.
well, alligator. And so I'm saying, sharing the link to Hellzone. Yeah, you still have time to go. And now I'm waiting for one proofreader to give me his feedback. If not, we're doing the final lettering. I've already had three other proofreaders give me their thumbs up and their comments and whatever, which I already did some correction and fixes. Now we're
Yay.
waiting for one last one. If not coming in, and we're just gonna finish up gonna give the go, and we're gonna finish off the final lettering and going to print ASAP. Right now, I'm working on the. Oh, hold on. Can I share this? Maybe after. Hold on. Let me go to my tablet after, and I'll share it. I've been drawing more stuff of Vatican City. It feels great to be back on my on my stuff. Because people that they've been around and know this Hellzone is something that's been technically done like I had like the first 50 pages done between 22, 23. Like I did them in like 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Like it was like a page a day thing. And I was doing that, on the side while working on that verse too. Because it was like a different type. It was a gig of working with the Aaron and helping writing, coming up with everything, and drawing the thing. And when he decided to just give me everything, let me finish it, because instead of falling into limbo, which I do appreciate a lot, because being
Yeah.
doing what we do, a lot of projects end up in limbo, what they
Yeah.
call project limbo. They never get published, or they just get canceled, and that's a bummer. Sometimes you don't complain, because usually you still get paid a bit, but it's a bummer because they don't come out. But when he just went like, do it, I'm like, okay, fine. So that's why I put Bloodhound aside a bit, so I could put that one out ASAP. Because like I said yesterday, you always level up, right? Every project you learn something new, you level up.
Yeah.
Can't wait! I can't wait to have a Blood Hunt out funding, and hopefully we'll break its own record. Sign up to Blood Hunt too. Thank you, Soul. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just put together a little mix of all the songs I've done for all the shows and campaigns. Yeah.
I'll get you some of my songs that I've produced for, for my stuff too.
Yeah.
Especially the anime openings I had had the idea.
Yeah, we'll put them in the background softly and just run them over. No, I don't think his spine's breaking enough here. So let's do this.
You wonder what I am drawing, soul. I'm drawing shadow. That's what I'm
Yeah,
drawing.
that's not what he meant. He meant show it. God damn it.
I will show it. I'm just a little too lazy to redo my setup, because this was the setup for yesterday, and then I didn't go yesterday because I fell asleep.
Yeah, we pretty much knew it. We kind of guessed it.
I wasn't sure, like,
Want to hear something funny? Yeah, me and your
Yeah.
sister, we made a big joke about you.
what?
The door was open, the cat was sleeping in your bed, and we both look at each other. I thought Alex was gone. She turned into a cat.
Of
She
course.
just turned into a cat and sleep on her bed.
Yes. Oh. I'm being stabbed by a little little grass thing. What the hell?
A what?
I don't know. What do you call it? It's just grass, like a little shred of grass. Um,
There's grass in your house?
no, I found one sticking in my paint. It's poking my knee.
So she is in Australia. Okay, got it.
I
The
guess.
outback. Hell of a cat. Yeah, that was a hell of a cat. Oh, she is an unclear cat. She sleeps more than she's awake. God damn it. Can't say that's not true.
You're mean.
God damn
That's why.
it. You're just being mean. Is it? But is it true though? Or am I just being mean?
Sigh.
Okay, this is the Wolverine part of the character.
The little claws.
No,
the mask.
The mask.
Oh, you're right.
There's so many characters with that look. Like, you know, if you wanted to change something in the character, I would have just changed that.
The mask.
Yeah, that mask a little bit, yeah. It's the same thing as you were saying earlier. That amalgam Batman Wolverine thing was pretty much Shadowhawk.
Yep. But he had the cape as well.
Yeah.
It fixed the flaws and gave him a really cool design.
Yup. I hold my beer.
Yeah.
I still think they should bring it back, and I totally support the idea of making Idris Elba and making a movie out of it.
Yeah.
But somehow I think that they screw it up.
Yep. He'd probably join a BLM protest and beat up cops.
No, I know Saul didn't know who he was, but is there anybody in the chat that knew who Shadowhawk was before we did the stream? I have to admit, I can't wait to get to the Max too. I really like that one. I watched the animated cartoon not too long ago. It's pretty good too. If you've never seen it, go check it out. They didn't make it for kids, so it's like it's like watching that Spawn series. They really respected the comic book. It was part of the what's his name again? It was something oddity. MTV's oddity. And they released a remastered edition not too long ago. Check the chat quickly. I think most folks are here for you guys, not Shadowhawk. Some person said, "I know Shadowhawk talks is sometimes on Devil Flyers Rex channel." Okay. And so plugging Infinitel Chronicles, yeah, we talked about it yesterday during the stream.
Nice.
He's also Southern from hearing his accent. Who? Something's bugging me here. Let's try and fix that. That'll be better. If you told Mo you have a channel, it'd be here helping to make fun of Ellie. I think Mo does know I have a channel. Yeah, probably we need to remind him because I had to stop. I stopped streaming for a little while. Had to focus on getting Nadverse done and out. Okay, so let's go get the costume down now. Now that I'm getting, the basic pose of everything I wanted. Kind of liking how it's coming out. So, no, let's go get the costume down. Which version am I gonna go for? Probably the OG one. I just didn't like the big weird shoulder plates that they made. Hmm. Or should I just go do my own? Hmm. Speed this up a little bit. I can put more of the character a bit in there. Yeah, we probably need to remind Mobigs that we still exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the guy a lot. Another thing I don't like is, it's hate boner for anime and weeb, but he seems to be putting up when I do it, so because I'm not a full weeb, you know.
Yep.
Okay. Mm. Okay. I'm also surprised that we don't have Shadowhawk in here. He was one of the first backers on Hellzone, and I know he's using that name because he's a big fan of. Guy streams with devil flowers. Mm-mm-mm. No, that's probably what he meant by the Southern accent.
Yeah. By the way, the
But
pages are all colored on my pages are all colored on Seven Legions issue 4. So
I get it. Okay.
big milestone. Get to work, Sam. Now, I'll be returning to Seven Legions pages after this drawing's done. First.
Under pressure.
Yeah. Put that damn pressure on you. I was finishing up the last page during the stream last night.
Nice.
Now just gotta get Henry paid so I can get his pages started. Looking forward to his pages too, because it's gonna have dwarves in mech suits battling giants.
Totally
Not
my
not
type of shit.
not people giants, creature giants. Basically giant kaijus. Pacific Rim with dwarves, basically. Except no shitty sequel.
That sequel was fucking shitty.
Yep.
God damn, it was bad. I tried rewatching it the other day, like, you know. Nope. It's just very freaking bad. Come on, unfreeze. Seven Legions 3 on Amazon. Yep, thank you. Soul Beacon is going full portrait while Sim does an action scene and Ellie has a hat on. So say Mo might be awake right now. Don't know what time it's down on. It is down under though.
Yeah.
Here, time. Wait.
You should be because that's usually about the time he joins us on the morning roast.
Ta-da! 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 Shut up.
Wait for it to focus. She's doing her jazz hands. There you go.
Ta-da!
Noise.
I was having fun with it.
You liked
I
it?
might do another. Yeah, I might do another little doodle because this is just because I saw a goofy pose of him and I had to redraw him doing that. It's so goofy. Look at him. He's like, right.
Yeah. It looks like he's about to dance or, you know, classic monster type of pose.
Yes. Wait, let's see if I can reset up my thing because Soul is complaining. Do. Ah, shit. You get to see my kitchen, guys. Ooh. Never mind. Do. Do.
And your shadow hug looks as if he's about to walk sideways off the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like he's doing the Harlem Shake. I think that was the name of it.
He's so goofy.
Thanks for the tour.
Wee.
Now she's at her mom's.
Yeah. Zoom. Accidental zoom.
How's Beacon doing?
Wait.
All right, just doing some cross hatching on the neck here.
Nice. do 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 do. Circle.
Okay. Line.
Curve. Oval.
Cylinder.
Box. More like a rectangle. Soul says, geez, Harlem Shake was in 2013. Time flies.
Oof,
I know, right?
12 years ago now. Jeez.
No, that was not. No, dude. Harlem Shake wasn't it during COVID thing? No,
Oh,
sure, it was even before. Ah, fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
Time does go by fast. God damn it.
yeah.
What?
What do I draw?
I don't know. A better version of Shadowhawk?
I don't know what to draw for him though. Sob.
Dude, the classic Batman like gargoyle type of pose.
Oh my god. Maybe if I can do it. Oh yeah, wait. I do. Maybe.
Dude, that famous
Oh.
pause that you liked so much earlier, we're talking about maybe traumatized Beacon a bit.
No. Sigh. Posing. Posing is difficult today.
That's what I like the most.
Yeah, of course. Of course you do.
Yeah, I mean, no, I wish I kind of wish that we were at the comic book festival, but the weather is so shitty. And I'm like, it's gonna be raining almost all the time.
Yep.
Maybe next time don't refuse my application.
That's exactly why it happened.
We did the rain dance ritual, and
Oh yeah, booga 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 booga. Take that.
hmm.
Claws.
Jeez, holy shit, man. The cleanest guy is like sacre bleu. That's not inviting more shit. Hey, my birthday is May 1st, so I'm like the summer baby. Okay, and Alex would have been there too, so she's another May baby. So it's kind of like they called it upon themselves. They refused me and Alex there. God damn it. What were they thinking? Right, Alex?
Right.
As you can see right now, I decided to try a more back-breaking pose. The guy.
Yes. Boo.
Like, that guy is gonna be paralyzed. Like, if he's not paralyzed after this blow, he's dead. Okay.
He could be paralyzed and then dead.
Yeah. But Shadowhawk doesn't like to kill people. He likes to paralyze them.
Why kill them when you can wish for death?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Make them live with their sin, their stupid shit.
Yay! That totally did not backfire at a certain point.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I think because they stopped that he stopped being relevant.
Maybe. Yeah. Sounds like it.
Because that's one of the things that Batman would do before, like hurt them real bad.
Hurt them though,
Wouldn't,
really bad.
but make sure that they wouldn't forget.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. There. Now he looks like he has the broken back.
Right? Like right now, I'm happy with my Shadow Hawk, so right now I'm playing with the other one.
No, oh no. Okay.
Let's make a new comic book, and we're taking Shadowhawk, rebranding him as the Backbreaker.
Yeah.
The back.
His main arch nemesis is the man with no spine.
No, the Chiropractor.
And it's just some like innocent chiropractor's like, why are you doing this?
Trying to fix those people that he broke the back of. Like, why? And then Shadowhawk shows up there. You traitorous piece of shit. I worked real hard to break that guy's spine. You know this shit. That guy raped a whole bunch of girls. He murdered a lot of people. A lot of women. I tried to do the southern accent there. Boom. No, that could be a song. Backbreaker. You did the crime, and I cracked your spine. Backbreaker.
Let's see what Udio does with it.
No.
Did the crime. Now you're in a wheelchair. Backbreaker. So it's like, okay, what? Hold on. What did it say? Sminkler, you father when he met your mom. May I? Okay, that was bad. Let's move on. And he says, yeah, that looks like it hurts. Yeah, that's the point. They probably had Shadowhawk victim self-help group where everybody is in a wheelchair. Yeah, maybe as a southern French accent would work. Yeah, you make him a black man from Louisiana. Mon ami. Okay, I'm not happy. It's not broken enough. Let's do this.
Oh no, is it gonna be even worse? Let's go.
Clack,
Oof. It's gonna be real bad.
Okay, the first attempt at the song was very generic, so I specified that he breaks people's spines. So let's see how that goes.
Sir, this is violent. Shut up and just make my song.
Okay, damn it.
It's for parody purpose. Make my song.
Yeah. You are a machine, you serve me. Okay, it called one of them No More Bending, so let's see what it does. Yep, that's good.
You liked it?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's getting an extension. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, I will screen share that.
Kakalak.
Okay.
In a city of shadows, I'm breaking the mold. With spine of steel, a story unfolds. The trouble is brewing, I'm ready to strike. The chiropractor second, it's time for the fight. I'm searching under the night sky with the flick of my wrist. I lift and upside. Back fingers to the head, hear the crowd roll. So I hand on my foes and walk out the ball. No more bending, no more play. The backbreaker's here. In the ring, you dance with the bullets collide. Every day, three slam my face on the pride. Cut back to see the tide, bring it down, but I turn the tide where victory's found. No more bending, no more break. The backbreaker's here, over the tape.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Now you need to put like a big black backbreaker in the next version. You put it in all capital with three exclamation dots, so it can just yell backbreaker.
I love the line as I handle my foes, I walk out no more.
Hmm.
Guys,
What?
there's something really important.
What?
There's one thing you have to do when recreating or rebranding a character.
What?
Redesign. How would you guys draw him? We said we would add a cape to him. Or what else?
Not me. Me, I would give him glider wings.
Glider wings. Yeah, glider
As he's
wings.
so saying, backbreaker could be a Judas Priest track. I know, right? That's what I had in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more bending, no more break.
But like I said, it would probably end. My version would pretty much look up what the more of a black and silver version of Batman Beyond type of thing. So, look, let's do this. See?
Nice.
Backbreaker! Crack. And then, that would be funny because, he cracks his back. He yells like, backbreaker! And then you have to go, ow!
His trusty sidekick, the ball breaker.
There you go. Ouch! Put the dialogues in the same thing. Boom. There you go. Oh, first, Doodle.
Doodling.
Let's do this.
I either just heard my dog snore or fart. I can't tell which one, but I will know.
You'll know soon.
Yep. It'll waft over eventually.
What you doodling, Simeon?
Shadowhawk. But doing what you said. Doing what you said.
How would you redesign him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Haley is doing the tying shoelace pose, a classic.
Yes.
The tying shoelace, yeah.
Tying the shoelace.
Batman Beyond's pose is how I like to picture Batman getting old with a doggo and all. That's just nice instead of all the stories where he gets killed. Yeah, dude, that's the thing is I love the Dark Knight Returns because he doesn't die. That's what happens to him, dude. That's the inspiration of Batman Beyond is Bruce Wayne. It's Bruce Wayne from the Dark Knight Return. He doesn't die. By the way, if you read the whole thing, he doesn't die. But that was the inspiration of it. But I really, really like what they did with it. Batman Beyond was the shit. And especially that you find out later that, Terry McGinnis is technically Bruce Wayne's son by Amanda Waller that decided to hijack his dad's DNA and put Bruce Wayne's stuff in it. Fucked up. But yeah, I really liked it. Batman Beyond. How can I say? It's a bit like Spider-Man 2099. Except Spider-Man 2099 is, to me, right. The original Spider-Man is Spider-Man. The only other Spider-Man that I like as much, if not better, Spider-Man 2099. For some reason, I like him better for certain aspect because I like the more horror aspect of him,
Yeah.
and I'm a sci-fi cyberpunk type of thing, so I really really like the horror and the fact that he has more spider attributes. Um, Batman Beyond is like the only good thing, the only good other Batman to me.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, it's like the best way that they could continue Batman was that because they tried to replace him by not Tim Drake,
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson. Nobody liked it, neither did I. Stay Nightwing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't really replace Batman. But Batman Beyond did it well, dude. Batman's too old. I like how it starts too. He's too old that he uses a gun, so he decides to retire. That was a nice twist.
Yeah.
I really liked it. And then that kid comes in. I thought that was great. How would I redesign him? Because you do have to respect a bit of the original.
The original.
Yeah. Shadowhawk. Let's do an attempt here or something. Okay. I'm not super sold on this, but I kind of like it. Even there. Bert doesn't have any of this.
Do 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 do.
All right, I'm a bit quiet now because I'm trying to come up with something.
Yes. And Beacon is. I don't know what Beacon is doing. What are you doing, Beacon?
I finished my drawing.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
But now I'm gonna start a
Hold
character.
on. Am I still locked on myself? Oh god
Yep.
damn it!
Yeah. Me and Beacon aren't really doing anything right now, though, so
Yep.
we're fine.
Gonna start concepting a character.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Gonna start concepting one of my characters.
Oh god damn it!
Yep.
You had to make it about yourself.
Yes.
Yes. Let me do the same, Beacon.
Yeah.
God damn it!
We've done our duty.
We've done our little doodle.
That's not true because you're the one that went. Oh, you guys need to freaking do. What if you guys redesign them and then you don't do it?
Okay.
You're like, fuck.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll do a little thingy because I don't like his design that much, honestly. His design is a little funky. Well, it's not funky. I feel like it's weird.
I
That's
feel
why.
like something's off. But the thing is, I'm
What?
trying to come up with another type of like mask or helmet, and it's kind of
Yeah, that's one thing I would change if I redesigned him. Get rid of the aspect that makes him look like a copy of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm fighting with right now.
Like,
Trying to keep the idea, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make it look. Because me, honestly, I would go with nothing. Just about this. Like, just. Because, you know, if you look, birds, they're very aerodynamic, right? I would
Yeah.
use, like, just this. Like, to me, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks more like a bird of prey. I'm going directly with the circular eyes. Keeping that little thing here that was totally his type of thing.
his lower body, I feel also needs to be changed because the placement of whatever is it's weird. I don't know. For me, it's weird. So weird. The weird of the weird.
Not sure about the little wings on the side of the head. Maybe this. Not sure about this. It's not bad though.
Wee.
That I don't like.
Is that my dad?
Mm-hmm.
Tell him I said hi. Do 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 do
We just
do do. Oh, never mind then.
Shadowhawk. Hey Dave, Alex says hi.
Hey, Alex, Dave says hi.
Nope, where'd my screen go?
What, to go check if it's finished downloaded?
Okay. I guess Rumble Studio decided to glitch out for me.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you froze there.
Got a black screen.
Oh me, I see it, but you're frozen. So if you want, refresh and come back.
Yep.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
You know, I'm kind of liking how this is coming up.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have OBS. Try again.
Okay, you're in the back now. Okay.
No more OBS.
He goes smooch attack. Beacon made everything silver, just not Shadowhawk. What was your favorite comic book as a kid? Seven Legions? That can't be.
Yeah.
It's not that old. 4 Legions? He goes, Simnel the bird nose. Yep. Ellie's picture search for the Shadowhawk came up with a picture of a black hawk from Battletech.
Yeah, no,
Sims
I've been
Full
seeing
House.
that when I was looking.
Sims Full House, the sitcom, every Saturday on CBS.
Yes.
Yeah. It was one of the things when I first started like this sketch. I was like, should I do like just the regular or do my own? It's one of the things I like to do, designing stuff. Like it's one of my favorite things to do with posing technically layouts and stuff like that. I really, really, it's my favorite thing. But concept design is another.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it, and I have to admit, I'm pretty good at it.
You are. Boom.
Okay, so Beacon, when are we starting to work on this book here called Backbreaker? Look at this design, dude. Tell me you're not
Yeah.
inspired.
Hell yes.
That's getting good. You know what? If I ever do my parody universe story, he would have to be a character in there.
The character designer, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the quote unquote protagonist who's actually almost kind of the villain at first, named Girl Power. The one that's supposed to be a mockery of current Marvel. Then she gets assigned to be a sidekick to a character named Kill Count.
Mm-hmm. I like Kill Count.
Shit.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool name. Kind of inspires me with a good visual too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing this and we're sending that to Image Comics.
Yeah.
Yes. And if they don't do it, we do it.
Backbreaker, breaker of backs. Yeah.
Yeah. Shadowhawk, the backbreaker.
Call it totally not Shadowhawk. Backbreaker.
Totally. Yeah.
This is what Shadowhawk should have been.
Yes. I really do like the spiky of his arms. But I know there was other designs that don't have that. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an armor thing. It's one of the things I'm keeping too.
yeah. The armor thing is awesome. I like the spiky gauntlet arms.
Backbreaker could make this first appearance in Bloodhunt 2. Don't break my. Oh, maybe I could. You're witnessing the creation of a new character.
Literally. Do, 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 do.
Let's check this out.
Sweet.
Oh yes, it's so beautiful.
He looks even like evil.
Yes.
Not only, dude, just the circle eyes makes him more predatory.
Yeah. I am surprised that superheroes.
Hmm.
Well, actually, never mind. I retract my statement. I was gonna say like superheroes. I was expecting a lot of them to be more like gray characters. I mean, it's true, but the more popular ones are not.
You mean gray? You mean?
Yeah, gray characters.
Hmm.
So they're bad. They're kind of bad, but they do it for good reasons. You know,
The
morally gray
anti-heroes.
characters. Yeah,
Yeah.
the anti-heroes.
That's one of the things about superheroes. They either like anti-heroes or they're very extreme good, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're so they think they're doing good, but they're not.
Yeah.
That's what makes great superhero stories. It's those 3 points.
Mhm.
You know, Punisher is one of my favorites, but he kills them. You know, so is he a
Yeah.
superhero or you know? What
But
makes a super? That looks way better without the shit. And I don't know. I do like his type of claws, right?
yeah, the claws are good too. I like the claws very, very much.
But
The claws, the whole gauntlet is awesome.
the thing is, I wouldn't give him 3 claws. I would give him knuckle claws.
Yeah, knuckle claws. Yeah, edgy, more spiky places. I'm
But
going on my
it
own
also
now.
but it also breaks the Wolverine too much. Like
Yeah, like spiky
so,
knuckles.
I think it's a part of the superhero struggle to have the hard time with the morality. Yep. That's what makes them good. That's why I like Superman so much and Batman. They're like solar opposite. You know, you could say one of Superman's weaknesses is the fact that he's too much of a Boy Scout. He wants to be good. You know, like he wants to fit in so much. And Batman is. I want everybody to fear me.
Fear me. Beautiful. There was this one cover I saw that he had spiky knees, and I'm like,
Yeah. I like
yes.
that.
Okay, so when I had Udio make that song, I didn't
Mhm.
check out the other result, and it was even better.
Go ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Yeah, let me know when you share it in case it doesn't go on. But hold on.
sharing now. Got it?
There you go. Oh, there you go. Backbreaker, Unleash. Yeah, like that sounds way better.
Healing shadows the back, right through us. Breaking walls with the same slur. The contract and script. One hold tight, cause we fight. We fight, we fight. We rock, we ignite. Justice in the darkest night. Bring the flame, we won't back down. Here comes on the field. We're breaking spines. We're breaking spines.
There you go.
We're breaking spines to save the ones that we are.
Yeah. See, that one's getting extension.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. We're breaking spines!
I like
I love
that.
it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, it's
Spine
still,
breaker.
well, it's still on me and it's loading. I did a Christmas song a while back that I think you might enjoy. How do we get to it? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Profile.
While you church it, check this out. Dude,
Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
with that little like, knee spike as well.
The knee little spike.
That little thing there, like that I like. That's part of like inspired by armor,
Yeah.
evil armor.
Evil armor.
Okay.
You got it. Okay.
All right.
The shopping is done, the children are in bed, the gifts all wrapped, the tree is decorated, the night has arrived, everything is set. It's finally time for us to get some rest. But why waste a moment so perfect as this? Why should we stop at just one mistletoe kiss? My darling, Christmas comes just once a year. And tonight I want to do some butt stuff.
I was not expecting that one.
Exactly. That's what it's going for. It's just all that lead up and all the butt stuff.
But stuff.
Gotta have some butt stuff. Just see, man.
All right, now let's see what it did with the extension.
Healing shadows the back, right through us. Breaking walls with the same slur. The contract and script. One hold tight, cause we fight. We fight, we fight. Lava, we rock, we ignite. Justice in the darkest night. Bring the flame, we won't back down. Here comes on the field of sound. We're breaking spines. We're breaking spines. We're breaking spines to save the ones that we are. From the alleys, no whispers blow in the grip of fear. It's time to show we can't let to stray. It won't last long, we have to fracture. We rise to slow. We're breaking spines, we're breaking spines. Defenders of the weak, we clean the time. In the light, the sight, with the most divine. The broken rest divine, we need to shine. No love the bones, we draw the line. With every beat, every tear stop out the lines.
All right, that was an all right one.
Healing shadows the back, right through us. Breaking walls with the same slur. The contract and script. One hold tight, cause we fight. We fight, we fight. Lava, we rock, we ignite. Justice in the dark We're breaking spines. We're breaking spines. We're breaking spines to save the ones that we love. In the alley lights, where shadows free. Down for the right things, like enemies with hands that heal. And the dreams inside, but we will fall, don't rise, we fly. We're breaking spines, we're breaking spines. Defending the streets, they connect the night with the battle of strength. The sense like my side, yeah, wake up and see what's right.
I wasn't too impressed with either of those.
Mm.
There you go.
I'm looking at Alex. There she looks like a Gacha Man.
Get your man.
Yeah, it's an anime. It's a manga and anime.
Nice.
They're all bird related.
Yeah. Birds. I like drawing birds. Birds are fun.
I want to redo those glider wings because they look too much like wings here. Like actual wings.
Like bud and bleh. Yes.
Like bird wings. Yeah. Holy fuck, yes. What do you think about this? Way better, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Bird.
And I'll do this to give a silver thing that they're also slicey. There you go.
Slicey. You just copy what I kind of did.
Do what?
I was doing little spikes at the tip. It looks so cool. Yes.
There you go. Okay. Batman Nightfall showed that if you lose your moral compass, you get a cooler armor with claws. But that shouldn't be the goal. Thank you,
Yeah.
Spike Denise. That's the new theme song of Bob's Manly Message Parlor.
We're breaking spines.
There was the Darkwing Duck episode. That's a bird. Yeah. Sim's drawing has
Bird.
a roar attack attitude, and Ellie is like sup.
So, yes.
Yeah, mine has that. I'm about to break your spine.
This is giving me inspiration.
I'm pretty happy with my with this. It looks pretty fucking cool. But I'm gonna have to do something with this.
Yes. Da-da-da. Yeah. Have to clear his face first. Oops. Gonna clear his face. Do. Ah, shit. Do. Bird. He's a bird. Yeah. Bird.
A little note to explain those little spike on the side of his leg.
Oh my god, yeah!
It's the boot thing, yeah.
It's the boot thing!
Just like the glove. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is one.
And people, if you ever want cool designs for your characters, you know where to find me.
Yes.
Like there's a design that I was hired to do like a while back. Let me find it. That I've always been very happy with. Like I'm proud of the job I did. Never seen it happen again yet, but things happen. Did I put it in here? No, maybe here. Commissions. That should be around here. Hold on. This is the Ace turnaround. Shadow Saint. There you go. Dude, I thought that design was pretty fucking dope. I'm just disappointed that it's not out. Like, to be quite honest. I think I pretty much nailed it.
Oh, yeah. It is beautiful.
Sweet.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
Yeah. The name was Shadow Saint. So it's another bird type of like, design. But,
Why
yeah.
is that the case? Wait, the thing is, I was supposed to make like a superhero thing, and it was like a shadow, and it had a bird companion,
Mm-hmm.
like related to a crow.
Yeah. You see? Saint the saint, there was like the bird thing, and then there was the French thing, the list thing. So I kind of used both
Ooh.
of those to become with this motive, this design of the saint, the Shadow
Mhm.
Saint, and I played with that along the entire armor.
Nice.
And like I said, I think that came out pretty freaking awesome.
It did.
So Lion says, as long as it's not Shadowhawk Tua.
And right now, this is the shit. This is pretty fucking dope.
That is so cool.
It could also be used for something else that I was thinking of doing a while back, but I'm not gonna mention it right now. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be used. I'm liking this.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, we just hit the 2 hours. So let me just save this. And we have the original quick sketch of like the Shadowhawk breaking somebody's spine. Then we have this. Me redesigning Shadowhawk. That's probably going to become something else.
We could just say it's very heavily inspired by Shadowhawk.
There we go. There's mine.
Looking cool. The
Yep.
classic Wolverine pose.
Yep.
Oh
The character design I started working on. Whoop. Nope. There. Got the face down. Got the head down.
yeah.
That'll work for
Mm-hmm.
hair and head design. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, okay, you're not sharing on the other thing.
Yeah, I can't do my own screen because it won't do OBS, which is BS.
Okay, so go back to this. So we're done.
Yep.
So let's go see Alex.
Yes. Yeah, now I have the first little funky doodle, second funky doodle, and then the redesign. Whoa, my brain redesigned doodle.
So saying using one of your favorite words, you could name him Badass Breaker.
But then that makes it sound like he's an ass breaker, which is
Yeah.
gay.
There you go. The reimagining and ow.
Ow.
I'm looking at it now. I'm like, I should have cleaned it up a little bit more, but I got more inspired about this.
Mhm.
So yeah. So thank you everybody for joining us doing Doodle and Chill.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next one's gonna be Wildcats.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Alex is gonna be drawing Mole. I have a feeling.
Mole.
Yeah, his name is Mole. Mole.
Like,
Maul. Crack my appendix. Okay. You can just notice that too. Okay. Lady Shadowhawk. Yeah, she does look a bit like Lady Shadowhawk.
Lady Shadowhawk.
Have a nice weekend, you Wildcats. Bye.
Bye.
So, yeah. See you all next weekend.
Bye-bye.
Let's use our regular sign out. Later, everyone.
See you.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those people first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real. And it doesn't matter what the subject is. And I've done stories in
By moonlight, the hunt begins. Crimson marks on pallid skin. Enchanted foes, mortal sin. A game of death, I'm here to win. Blood hunt, no time to stall. Monsters fall as I heed the call. Vincent's out, the shadows crawl. Fear the reaper, you use hell. I'll take the bounties, leave behind death. With fangs and stealth, I'll steal your breath. Screams in silence, hearts in chains. Under darkness, start the games. Shadows meld through night, I vow. With every kill, hear the midnight howl. Accursed and damned, they meet their end. Merciless track, no soul to bend.